I don't even know where to begin with this one. I have covered Dauntless once, I think, in the past, all the way back in May 2018. Yeah, it has really been almost 1.5 years since I last logged into the game. I don't know how I went so long without doing a follow-up to it, honestly, especially considering I enjoyed it my first time round. But since Dauntless is now available via the Epic Games Store and playable cross-platform between PC, PS4, and Xbox players, I felt like it was the opportune time to take another look at the game. So naturally, when I was reached out to take a sponsored look at the game, I was ecstatic. Before we get into the video though, I would like to preface this by stating that Dauntless is completely free to play, so if that is something that interests you, go ahead and click my link in the description to play the game right now. Now, you begin the game by designing your character. There are a plethora of options to choose between that really allow you to capture exactly what you're looking for in an avatar. I am a very masculine looking guy with very prominent features, so naturally I used a selfie I took as reference to make my character. It took a little effort, but I feel like I did a great job. Damn, I look freaking good. Then you're thrown out of your ship, fall to your death, and ultimately end up fighting for your life against one of the world's most dangerous monsters, a glowing echidna. After somehow making it out of that alive and harvesting its body for parts to sell on the black market, you finish the tutorial and obtain the ability to begin your journey in the town of Ramsgate, Dauntless's primary hub. And yes, before I continue, the game is a hub-based action game just like the Monster Hunter games. You take missions, both story-related and side missions from the quest hub, and then you set out via the mission board to complete them. These often reward materials to craft unique weapons and armor with, something that you need to actually make it through the game alive. Interestingly though, something I found out after a little messing around, each set of weapon and armor have elemental affinities. This means that going up against, let's say here, a fire elemental behemoth with an ice weapon increases the damage that you deal to it. But likewise, going up against a fire elemental behemoth, again with ice armor, means that you're going to take increased damage. So you need to prepare in advance, lest you end up dead. The town itself is packed with players. There are tons of different channels that you can end up on. Mrs. STIX and I actually ended up on different channels initially, but after I sent her an invite to party up, after returning from a mission, we occupied the same instance. So if you're unable to see your squad members, don't be too concerned. They're there, you're likely just occupying a separate instance to them, which is an easy remedy. You can party up with 3 other people, totaling a 4-man group to tackle behemoth hunting. And one of the coolest aspects of partying is that it's completely cross-platform. I was partied up with my wife, who plays on the PC beside me, and most of the missions we went on were with players playing on the PS4. Speaking of crossplay, there's actually cross-progression as well, meaning that you're fully capable of beginning your journey on one platform. For this instance, we're going to go ahead and say the PS4, and then switch to a different platform like PC at a later date as long as you have a linked Epic Games account. Theoretically, this means that you can play Dauntless on your PC throughout the day, and then when you're tired or you're sore from sitting up or sitting in your chair all day, you can then go and retire to your bedroom and continue on whatever console you have there. Well, I mean almost any console. Currently, Dauntless is only available on PC, PS4, and Xbox as mentioned earlier. However, the team behind the game are working on getting a fully functional version ready to launch on the Switch with an expected release date of December 2019, and once they've managed that, they're looking to expand even further in 2020 onto mobile devices. I don't own an Xbox, but I do own both a Switch and a PS4, so it'll be interesting playing the game on both of them. Maybe, I guess I can play the game on my PC while Mrs. STIX plays the game in bed after like a long day's work at the hospital. That way we're both comfy when we play and we can continue playing together. A lot of the game takes place around hunting behemoths. If hunting giant monsters isn't really your thing, then this might not be the game for you. If you're a fan of difficult encounters, if you enjoy fighting for your life against monstrously adorable wildlife, and if you like the thrill of working with other players to earn brand new sparkly loot, then this is totally the game for you. There are tons of behemoths available to fight in-game, with new monsters being added all the time through patches. There are new areas added regularly and new armor and weapon types, actual complete weapon types with their own unique combat style added over the course of the year as well. I can't recall off the top of my head exactly which weapon types were added recently, but if I recall the news segment I did on the game a little while ago, they were probably fist weapons. Combat is pretty fast. It's simple and easy to learn, which is a plus for me because complex combat systems always leave me sitting here dumbfounded, wondering what I'm doing wrong. But at the same time, I'm not like saying that it's simple as in there's barely anything to do or there's no challenge to be had. With timing of your dodges, making sure to use potions at the correct time, parrying and actually attacking behemoths, you find your hands very, very full. Honestly, I found Dauntless a lot of fun the very first time I played it, all the way back in May 2018. I'm an idiot for not really delving further into the game, and I would love to continue to. The game is pretty damn unique, providing us a great alternative to the genre we've been so accustomed to being dominated by one specific game. It has beautifully crafted worlds to run around and explore, it has giant boss encounters to engage in, and there are a ton of other players playing the game. Plus, when you look as good as my character does, you won't really want to log out. Oh, speaking of, one final thing worth noting is that the game offers this cool little Hunt Pass feature. The Hunt Pass has some really awesome cosmetic items, emotes, like dances. I mean, seriously, just take a moment and look at me move. The Hunt Pass is worth it if just for that alone. It also offers outfits and just so many cool little things. Nothing pay to win or game breaking, just some cool little things that you can make use of on the side from what I could see. And that's Dauntless. The game has 15 million players and counting and is currently celebrating its official launch with its 1.0 patch having left early access on September 26th. So if you want to play, jump in and do it. But that's just my opinion, my first impression of the game. What do you guys think? Are you looking forward to it? Does it look exciting? Will you try it out or do you even want to? Let me know in the comments below and let's talk about it. Anyway guys, that is it for me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this and I'll see you all next time. Peace.
Oh hey, get your groove on, make it sway. Do your thing, boy, it's okay. I think we'll be more than friends.